So we are gonna move into the league. That's the National Football League. And we're talking about the draft that just took place. Which team got better in the draft? Which team has also made the moves that they needed to make in free agency to make to take that next step to improve the team? We're gonna go to you. Who you got?
I got Houston, man. I got Houston, man. I like what they did in the draft with they drafted a cornerback from Georgia. You know me, I like SEC powerhouses, Georgia. And I like the tackle that they got from the Irish. I think they're gonna
Oh,
swing them to
they
right
got they, they
tackle.
got they got some protection.
Yeah, yeah. You have to protect the franchise player. Um, that is Mr. Stroud. We all like what he did in year one. And of course, you got to go with the free agent additions, man. Man, they loaded up, man. They got Hunter, they got Stefan Diggs, man. They made that trade. That was a big one. That was a big one, man. Stefan Diggs it was big. And then Joe Mixon, man. Like gotta go with the Texans, man. I just hope that CJ Stroud does not have a sophomore slump, dude. I'm just hoping, man. I'm just hoping. We cannot afford for Stroud to have a letdown in year two, man. What do you say,
I
Adam? Talk to me.
I I don't think that that's gonna happen. I don't think that that's gonna happen. But I'll tell you I'll tell you one team that I did like. I liked what the Chargers did.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? They went out, they got an offensive lineman, um, number 5 overall to protect Justin Herbert. God knows he needs it. You know what I mean? He needs Joe Alt, who they drafted at number 5, and he needs Jesus Christ on that offensive line as well. You know what I mean? He's gonna need divine intervention. You know what I mean? He's gonna need some prayers. He's gonna need oraciones. You know what I mean? He's gonna need some things out there because they let go of a lot of people. But I do think that they did a good job trying to shore up that defense, trying to make sure that it's not too much on them. They also got a wide receiver,
Yeah,
Lad McConkey,
yeah,
34 overall. So at least they're trying to replace some of the weapons that they lost. But after that, they went linebacker, defensive end, defensive back, defensive back. Um, and I think that the defense is something that when Brandon Staley was there, even though he was a defensive mind, Deacon, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Supposedly, they were in too many games where Herbert had to go out there and win it. And I trust in John Harbaugh. I trust in this guy. He's a winner. You know what I mean? And
One thing that Jarbo, let me say this like
no,
right
no,
quick.
go ahead, jump in there.
One thing about Harbaugh is that he loves his trenches, my friend. He loves his trenches. If
Oh
you have
yeah,
seen with the 49ers, with the Wolverines, what he
oh
has
yeah.
done throughout the years, is that the homie loves trenches.
He
That's
knows where
it.
he knows where it starts. He knows
Yeah,
where it starts at the end of the day, and you have to be able to hang your hat. Even though he's an offensive mind, he is an
right,
offensive mind, but he
correct.
understands that you need to be able to hang your hat on your defense. You can't go out there in this league and try to score 30, 40 points every game. You need to go out there and you need to have some dogs out there with you. So
Oh yeah,
I trust in John Harbaugh. I trust
yeah,
he's been a winner everywhere he's gone. He's been a
yeah,
winner. So um, I really liked what they did. You know, what I mean, they also drafted a running back. They drafted another wide receiver. Um, later on in the rounds, well, two wide receivers,
yeah.
and I think that he has the offensive mind and the offensive brilliance to be able to do what Brandon Staley and to do what the offensive coordinators that Justin Herbert has had, because it's been like 2 or 3 over his very short career. I think he has what it takes to really kind of like bring that all in together. I really like what the Chargers did, and they're in a division where it's a tough division. Of course, we already know who they have
Yeah,
in their division,
yeah.
so
Oh
so
yeah,
it's an uphill climb. But I think that this was a good step in the right direction for the Chargers. I will bring up very quickly because I don't want the editing process for you to be too crazy, but I will say that the Falcons, with that pick, it did boggle me. I know that there's been a lot of talk about it.
yeah.
Penix Jr. I don't understand why you have a long term contract with Cousins where you have a lot of guaranteed money, and then you go out there and you draft this guy number 8 overall. I'm perplexed. I'm a little bit. I don't understand,
You,
but
you and a lot of people were perplexed by you and a lot of us. Me personally, watching that day, I was like, what happened here? What happened?
I thought that they were going to trade the pick. I thought that they
Me
maybe
too.
picked him, Michael Penix Jr., because somebody else was like, "Hey, if you like draft him for us, we'll give you some draft capital, and we'll also, maybe trade a person here or pick a player for you, whatever." Like, but when they kept him, I was like, I don't know, because this dude, you didn't sign Kirk Cousins to a 1 year contract. You signed him to a 4 year contract with
He got 2 years, 2 years for sure guaranteed on money. Two,
it
at
was a
least two.
hundred. It was 130 guaranteed, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think yeah. But the thing is that really boggles me is that first of all, the Atlanta Falcons, in my opinion, they're not ready to win now.
You
They
don't think so?
not really. I think they have a lot of pieces. They need to rebuild more the roster, and I think by them trading away that pick and gaining more picks, that you have to, I think you need playmakers, Adam. You need playmakers.
I would
Is
have. I
he
would have
in,
preferred for them to trade down or trade back,
of course,
because you got Kirk Cousins, you got
yeah.
Bijan Robinson, like you got like
Go and
some
get go
players
and get
there.
yourself
Like,
a
get
big
more.
time receiver with a lower pick in the first round. Go get yourself a receiver, a cornerback, a pass rush.
I
They
agree
don't
with that.
have none of these positions. They don't. I'm like they were weak last year in the division. I think they were last. I want to say when it comes to sacking the quarterback. In this league, man, you gotta sack the quarterback, man. You gotta sack him, or you're gonna get sliced and diced. Your defense will get sliced and diced. For me, we'll find out. But Kirk Cousins again, he'll be the starter. He'll be penciled in to start in September, and head scratcher for me on draft night,
A-
Adam.
a-
Head,
abs- Absolutely. So we'll move on from that. We'll keep pace here.